love, and blessings. And a very special welcome to all of you gathering here from around the world. It truly is a great honor and a blessing to be with you every time. So I thank you for your grace, and I thank you for the blessings we share. What we're going to share here is the wisdom of the shared heart. And I'm going to share with you a meditation today. It's a meditation developed by myself and Kevin Schoeninger. The two of us are working on love, light, and peace throughout our lives. And it's really a great honor to share what I'm about to do with you. You'll find it very moving and very elevating. And the stages of the meditation are to center ourselves first and to elevate ourselves into the light, and then to let go into Divine Mother's love, and then to enter the stillness and go beyond. So, with that, and no further ado, I'll ask you to gently start to turn inwards, to breathe with me and close your eyes. We're going to open our hearts together to a completely different awareness. Together we are walking a path of deep meditation, path of the masters, path of many ancient traditions, where we practice how to increase our self-awareness and gain insights into the subtleties of our consciousness and into the transformation that, when we uncover it, is going to give us a guide and universal benefit for ourselves and others throughout this world. As we explore this, we're exploring our true nature, our true self, and we're finding out what might have lasting transformational benefit for our being. In this practice today, we're going to take a long, hard look at allowing our awareness to flower. Particularly, we're going to look at the energy and use of the breath in the central spine, the Sushumna, and also into the flowering and elevation of the 1,000 petal lotus, the blossom at the crown. Awakening awareness in this way has been done throughout many traditions. It's the way of the yogis, the Tibetan masters, the Vipassana experts and mindfulness gurus. And bear in mind that they have dedicated their lives to it, and they've dedicated many, many years of practice. So remember that as we go through this. What I'm touching on is really one simple petal in that lotus in your crown. But that's a petal that could flower at any moment. And it could completely flower and bloom beyond your wildest imaginations. As Yogananda said, God is closer than we can possibly dream. And the Buddha and the Dalai Lama constantly tell us and remind us that through training and practice, we can come into the highest enlightened mental states. So what is awakening? Awakening has that sense of wide open, vast spaciousness, where our senses are enriched, and where everyday experience, even deep sleep, has right around the clock awakening. Some of the most crucial elements to our awakening are our devotion, our faith, our intention, and the support of a community like this. So when we gather, as Yogananda said, the spiritual magnetism that's gained from each one of us being present here and gathering uplifts and raises the vibrations of all others. So I want you to consider right now your intention. I want you to consider what it is that you truly want or desire. And I want you to apply and bring deep devotion and faith to your intention as we meditate together. For example, if it is to return home, then make that your intention and let that be your most fervent desire for this time that we spend together. So bring that intention to mind and heart right now. I want you to consider that intention right throughout the week and hold it in your heart. And I also want you to consider the witnessing presence. Take a moment to watch your breath. One simple breath. Who is it that observes the breath? And now the space and the silence. Who is it that listens? And now the energies in your body. Who is it that feels? The witnessing presence. As you go about your day, be aware of the witnessing presence. It allows yourself to step back and be aware of the breath and interactions with people and feelings from that state of the holy witness, the witnessing presence. Before you begin, bring to mind the environment you are in right now, perhaps the room or the space where you are. Treat it like a sanctuary, a sacred place, and a place that is conducive to meditation. You may want to bring to this space every time you sit here a symbol that represents your intention that you made at the beginning of this meditation. If your meditation was to return home, how do you symbolize that home? Could be a flower, a tree, a crystal, a statue, scripture, a sacred sutra that you enjoy. Whatever it is, bring that to mind and heart now. Make sure you're sitting comfortably, or if you're lying down, that you're lying comfortably. Your hips should be level or slightly above your knees. Ideally, you're sitting upright on the front edge of the seat with the soles of your feet planted in parallel on the floor. Rest with your hands cupped, your right palm uppermost, resting in the left in the lap, with the tips of the thumbs touching. If you haven't done so already, lightly close your eyes. Notice how you feel right now. Bring that intention from the beginning. For example, if it's to return home, bring that intention and feeling here now. Align yourself with the intention and the feeling with deepest devotion. As you listen to these preliminary instructions, allow your attention and your intention to align with what you're about to do, with the techniques and the purpose. Constantly bring to mind this intention. The sequence of this meditation is cues for relaxation, for posture, for positive energy, and then it moves into calm breath counting to help us focus attention. After you become completely absorbed in your breathing, we'll shift to breathing upward through the central channel to the top of the head and then down the spine. We'll do this 14 times in the traditional nature and practice of Kriya Yoga. Then we'll focus to the top of your head, and you'll feel a pull upwards into the infinite light or the source of being. We'll spend time plugged into that infinite light, and then we'll move down into the heart, the sacred heart, where the energy is transformed into the most pure, unconditional love. We'll feel this love, a warm embrace like a divine mother, a mother's love in our bodies. And then we'll be aware of extending that out to all beings, the whole planet, the entire universe. Finally, we'll shift that energy down to peace and stillness in the lower dantian, which is around the abdomen, around the third chakra area, and dissolve that into formlessness as we completely let go. The purpose is to raise our vibration into the frequencies of peace, love, and light, so that they become established as our baseline from how we live, living every moment in peace, love, and light, and dissolving all limiting tensions of the self that interfere with the flow of these fine frequencies. As you follow this, practice mindfulness by paying attention on purpose in the present moment. Be non-judgmental, like a curious observer of all that is about to take place. If your attention wanders, practice the 3 R's. Recognize where your attention has gone. Release it. And then return to following the meditation again. No matter how many times this happens, return again and again. Recognize what's happened. Release and return. Do this without any judgment of yourself whatsoever. Keep in mind that mindfulness as a skill is going to develop as you progress and go deeper and have a consistent practice over time. Already you're feeling very relaxed and at peace, and your breathing has become slower and your heartbeat has become slower. You're aware of the energies flowing in your body. Focus now down into the soles of your feet and feel the sensations of your feet contacting the ground. Allow your feet to soften and relax. Imagine your feet are filled with light, melting down into the ground. Focus on your palms and fingers. Feel the sensation of contact with your legs. Allow your palms and fingers to soften and relax. And imagine that they too are filled with light and melt down into the legs. As you relax and your hands relax, now feel your shoulders, your arms relax. Relax any tensions in your shoulders and in your neck. Imagine a string is attached to the top of your head, pulling you upwards, drawing your spine gently upright, giving you a feeling of vertical spaciousness, as if you're lifted up through the core of your body, up through the spine, up through the top of your head. Tuck your chin ever so slightly and gently lengthen the back of your neck. Roll the tip of your tongue gently to touch the roof of your mouth. Smile. Smile the Buddha's smile, Divine Mother's smile. Smile of appreciation and gratitude for this time to relax, for this time of light, love, and peace. This time to let go and awaken the beautiful frequencies of love, light, and peace in your being. Allow this feeling of smiling to relax your jaw, your eyes. Release any tension in your eyebrows, your forehead. Allow this feeling of smiling to wash down through your body. Let the Buddha smile create a powerful, positive inner environment filled with divine Buddha. Imagine every cell in your body is smiling, smiling the Buddha smile, opening up, communicating with every other cell, radiating pure and positive energy. Now focus down into your lower abdomen. Become aware of the sensations of breathing here. As you inhale, notice the subtle expansion of your abdomen. And as you exhale, notice the subtle relaxation inwards. See if it's possible to stay totally present in the entire cycle of your breathing. So you notice the moment you inhale, and you follow your in-breath until you pause. Then notice the moment you begin to exhale, and follow your out-breath all the way till you naturally pause. To track your attention, count your breaths each time you exhale in cycles of 10. If you lose count, begin again at 1. If you get to 10, begin again at 1. If your attention wanders, it's totally okay. Recognize what's grabbed your attention, release it, let it go, and return to counting your breaths in the cycles of 10. Just begin. 1. 2. Keep your focus down the lower abdomen. Gently count. 'Allow your attention to become completely absorbed in the subtle sensations of breathing, as if nothing else matters at this moment. Notice the stillness at the end of the exhale, the beginning of the inhale. Nothing else matters. Become completely absorbed. As you continue to count your out-breaths, allow your breathing to become subtle, quiet, and soft, until the sensation is barely perceptible in in your lower abdomen. Subtle, quiet, soft, subtle, quiet, soft. Now, we'll shift to breathing up and through the central channel and down the spine. Here we're going to practice together and experiment a little. God, the divine infinite consciousness, as you know, is everywhere. Ask that you be empowered by that when you do Kriya. Ask that the infinite consciousness initiate you into Kriya practice. It's all about developing this divine consciousness within. First, life force arousal, to get used to the energies in the inner spine. Take your attention to the base chakra. Tighten it. Pull a cool electrical current up the first, second, and third chakra just behind the navel. Hold the breath. Drop your head slightly and then feel the warm current descend. Take your attention to the base chakra. Tighten it. Pull a cool current up the first, second, and third chakra just behind the navel. Hold the breath. Drop your head slightly and feel the warm current descend. Now as you pull the cool current up, make a sound like or subtle H sound. Gently constricting the throat with a cool sensation up to the third chakra behind the navel. And then as you breathe out, exhale the sound like eternity with a warm sensation. Tighten the base chakra, pull the cool current up to the third chakra. Hold the breath, drop your head a little, and feel the warm current descend with the sound E in a warm sensation. Tighten the base chakra. Pull a cool electrical current up to the third chakra using the sound OR with the subtle H. Hold the breath, drop your head slightly, and feel the warm current descend. Tighten the base chakra. Pull the cool current up to the third chakra. Hold the breath, drop your head slightly and let the warm current descend. Two more. Tighten the base chakra. Pull the cool current up to the third chakra. Hold the breath, drop your head slightly. Feel the warm current descend. Tighten the base chakra. Pull the cool current up just behind the navel. Hold the breath, drop your head slightly, and feel the warm current descend. For Kriya Pranayama, the same coolness is drawn up the spine, the inner astral spine, to the spiritual eye, the Ajna chakra, at the third eye. the space between the eyebrows. And the same warmth descends, first passing up and over the crown, down through the medulla and the back of the head, down to the base of the spine. We're going to do this together 14 times. Gather the energies at the base of the spine, and as you breathe up the inner spine with the sound, feel the cool current coming all the way up to the spiritual eye. Pause, and then as you breathe out with the sound E, feel a warm sensation cascading up over the crown, warm and soothing down to the base of the spine. Visualize a thin stream of silver astral energy as you breathe. Breathe up the inner spine, feel the cool current coming to the spiritual eye. And then as you breathe out, a warm sensation cascading up over the crown, warm and soothing down to the base of the spine. Gather the energy at the base of the spine. As you breathe up, feel the cool current coming up to the spiritual eye. Then as you breathe out with the sound E, feel it as a warm sensation cascading over the crown, warm and soothing down to the base of the spine. Gather the energies. Breathe up the inner spine with the sound O. Feel the cool current coming up to the spiritual eye. Then as you breathe out, feel it as a warm sensation cascading over the crown, warm and soothing to the base of the spine. Gather the energies. Breathe up. To the spiritual eye. Breathe out, E. Warm sensation cascading over the crown, down to the base of the spine. Gather the energies. Breathe up the inner spine. Feel the cool current to the spiritual eye. Breathe out. Feel the warm sensation cascading over the crown, warm down to the base of the spine. Gather the energies. Breathe up the inner spine. To the spiritual eye. And exhale. E. Feel the warm sensations cascading up over the crown, warm and soothing. That thin stream of silver-like astral energy. Breathing in, up the inner spine. Cool current to the spiritual eye. As you breathe out, warm sensation cascading over the crown, all the way down to the base of the spine. Gather the energies at the base of the spine. As you breathe up, cool current all the way to the spiritual eye. And as you breathe out, warm sensation cascading up and over the crown and down to the base of the spine. Breathing in. To the spiritual eye. As you breathe out, cascading over the spine, over the crown, warm and soothing, down to the base of the spine. Breathing in. To the spiritual eye, cool current, and then breathing up and over the crown. And all the way down, warm and soothing to the base of the spine. Gather the energies, breathe up the inner spine, all the way to the spiritual eye. As you breathe out, a warm sensation cascading over the crown, warm and soothing down to the base of the spine. Gather the energies, breathe up the inner spine. Feel the cool current coming to the spiritual eye. And as you breathe out, a warm sensation cascading up and over the crown, warm and soothing, down to the base of the spine. Now on the 14th time, bring the current all the way up to the crown. Draw up that astral energy, the cool current. Keep it going all the way up, right up to the crown. When you get to the crown, feel the crown, the light of the 1,000-petal blossom, the lotus in the crown. And now exhale. Feel the breath come out through the top of the crown. Keep your attention and awareness on the crown, meditating. You're simply there, poised in the crown, where bliss comes from, alert, awake, present, relaxed. Stay with your energy in the crown. And at the crown, imagine that the top of your head is now opening to heaven. Your crown opens to heaven above, and you feel your energy pulled upwards through the crown, through that 1,000-petal lotus blossom, pulled upward in a column of light, higher and higher. Follow this upward pull in the column of light, higher and higher, higher and higher, until you feel as if you're plugged into the source itself, to infinite light, to the light above, to the guiding light of God, of Source. Keep your attention elevated. This upward pull into the infinite light. Feel that your mind is infused and transformed by the light itself. Upward, higher and higher. Allow your mind to be elevated, infused, transformed by the light from above. Elevated, infused, transformed by the light above. Elevated, infused, transformed by the light above. Elevated higher and higher. Focus deeply, concentrate, and let go, allowing yourself to be pulled higher and higher above the ground. Plugged in, infused, transformed by the light of God from above. Plugged in, infused, transformed by the light above. You're alert and awake, pure existence, pure consciousness, pure bliss. As you meditate, eventually you will see a radiant light at the spiritual eye or above the crown. You need to be very, very still and relaxed when that occurs. Look into the spiritual eye. Acknowledge the inner light. You may also hear the cosmic sounds, the Om vibration. Sounds like flutes, bells, an ocean roar, thunder. Be transformed and infused by the light from above. Be transformed and infused by the light from above. Now let go and allow this light to flow down through the top of your head, down through the central channel and into your heart, where it transforms into the purest divine love, the love of a divine mother who loves you unconditionally, who embraces you unconditionally. Feel a warm embrace of unconditional love. Allow this love to expand from your heart through your whole body. Bask in the warmth of unconditional love. Become aware of this love. Extend it outwards from your heart to your loved ones, to all beings, to this whole planet. Be aware of this love extending infinitely in all directions. You realize that this infinite love is the energy that brought forth and gave birth to all creation. This love is the energy that connects us all through the one shared heart. Smile as you feel the warmth of unconditional love radiating through the whole universe, across all time, through the one shared heart. This love radiates to all the Buddhas and Christs, all the archangels and bodhisattvas of the light, all the ascended masters across time and space, through all worlds and beyond, from astral and causal to the higher spiritual realms. Breathe the infinite love, the one shared heart through your heart to all. And in turn, all the blessings of these ascended beings absorb back into you. You absorb these blessings, blessings of divine love into the bliss seed at your heart. And you in turn radiate great, compassionate light and love to all beings everywhere. Breathe the infinite love, the one shared heart, through your heart to all. Make it personal. Breathe the infinite love of the Masters and Divine Mother out to everybody, your friends and family. See them all in turn, your colleagues, those people you know, those you don't. They in turn transform into earth angels and bodhisattvas of the light. And then they reflect their blessings back to you. All their blessings from these transformed beings absorb back into you. You're filled with divine love. You're filled with the radiant light and transformation of a Buddha of compassion, the body filled with light and love. You transform into that Buddha of compassion. You transform to a body filled with light and love. You stand in a body of light, radiant, transparent, loving all beings. You breathe the infinite love of the one shared heart to all through your sacred heart. You breathe the infinite love of the one shared heart to all beings through your sacred heart. You breathe the infinite love of the one shared heart out to this world, out beyond this world, out beyond all time and space. And breathing this way, You have an intimate divine relationship with all beings, with presence all around you. You're having a divine relationship with God or Source, keeping things simple, seeing God in everything and everybody. Now allow that energy to flow from your heart down through the central channel to the still point in your lower dantian or abdomen area, just below the navel, in the center of the lower abdomen. Rest your attention in this still point. If you notice any movement or thoughts, feelings, if you notice your body or attention, let everything go into stillness. Imagine the still point is getting smaller, smaller, and smaller as you go deep down into the stillness. Imagine the still point is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it dissolves and disappears into formlessness and emptiness. Feel a deep peace of dissolving and disappearing into formlessness. Let go. Be still. Let go. Be still and know God. Let go. Be still. Peace. Peace. Let go. Let go. Be still. Let go. Be still. Let go. Be still. Go beyond. Go beyond. Go beyond. Now become Become aware of the entire space inside your skin. Slowly half open your eyes and become aware of the space inside your body, within the space around you. Feel the top of your head. Feel your hands in your lap and your feet on the ground. Notice how you feel. If you could put all this into a word or a phrase, what would it be? Now remember this feeling of peace, love, and light in every cell of your body, so that you remember it and can bring it with you wherever you go. You can return to it whenever you need. Bring peace, love, and light wherever you go. Whenever you do this meditation, reflect on it and use your insights to go deeper into your divine consciousness, to the space of pure being. Consider doing this meditation twice a day. Study sutras or spiritual texts. Surrender to the process and realize the truth of who you are, a being of peace, love, and light, a being of wisdom and happiness. Take a moment to write down anything that was important for you to remember from this. Be aware of what it means for your life and your relationships. Bring peace, love, and light to everyone you meet. Now slowly stretch, move, in any way that feels good to you. Thank you. Love and blessings and deep, deep gratitude for all you are, for your divine consciousness, for the love and wisdom that you bring to me, for the light that you shine to the world. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.